नाम तुम्हारा?
आरती लोधी।
आरती लोधी।
बेटा तो आराम से फरिए ऊपर कर लेना, प्रेम से बोल, यहाँ तो हम बैठे ना।
इनकी कॉपी फाड़ के गया है इनका। जी, इस लड़के का नाम क्या था?
मनमोहन।
मनमोहन लोधी।
कहाँ का है?
पिछूर में रहता है, मटिया का है।
मटिया गांव का है, पिछोर में निवास करता है। कौन से मोहल्ले है पिछोर में?
संकट
मोचन। ठीक है। ये शासकीय छात्रा महाविद्यालय पिछोर में BA थर्ड ईयर की कॉपी फाड़ के गया है। एक साथ आया और अचानक से इस कॉपी को उसने पकड़ा और फाड़ के चला गया है। छात्र यहाँ पर रो रही है। इससे तुम्हारे क्या संबंध है मनमोहन लोधी से?
ये मेरा पति है।
अच्छा।
हाँ। परेशान करता है इसलिए हम जा नहीं रहे।
ठीक।
New at 9, a Wicker Park man facing numerous animal torture and cruelty charges, according to a report. 22-year-old Thomas Martell is accused of killing at least 6 kittens since May. He is charged now with 4 counts of animal torture, 2 counts of aggravated cruelty to animals. According to CWB Chicago, prosecutors told the judge at a bail hearing that Martell had a pattern of killing a cat and then buying a similar-looking kitten only to kill that one as well. He turned himself in after his girlfriend contacted police. He will have to go on home monitoring if he posts bail.
You've praised the Taliban in the past. Would you do so again tonight?
The world is not black and white. The world is gray. It's very difficult to sit and make black and white assumptions about anything, to sit and say that the Taliban are completely and utterly evil and we're completely and utterly good, as you just discussed with the moral high ground. I believe that the Taliban bring law and order. It may not be the law and order we like, but it's a form of law and order, and humans usually gravitate
What about
towards...
their treatment of women? I mean, only tonight they have banned any women from going to university.
Fantastic. Let's get the feminists to go and teach them a lesson. The feminists are so tough, and they stand up and say they can do anything a man can do. Let's arm them up and send them to Afghanistan. I'm sure they'll fix it.
Yeah, but it's not. It's a serious matter, isn't it? That women don't get the education they deserve.
And that's a very serious answer. If women are just as capable as men in terms of combat, like feminists pretend they are, then they can go over there and they can deal with the Taliban.
A lot of women do go to combat.
Exactly. So they can go deal with the Taliban. It's nothing to do with me. They can stand up and fight for their own rights.
Surely you wouldn't defend the Taliban banning women from university.
It's saying it's nothing to do with me, Pierce. It's absolutely nothing to do with me.
What about the Afghan women?
It's nothing to do with me on any level.
You don't have a view?
I have a view. My view is that people naturally gravitate towards law and order, and if you didn't have the Taliban, you'd have different warlords operating in lawlessness, and there would be no way to prevent your store or your market stall getting completely robbed by someone with an AK-47, and people are going to gravitate towards a form of law and order. America left. They left a power vacuum, and the power vacuum is now full.
Well, I don't disagree with that.
Okay, well,
but I do think the banning of women from university in Afghanistan is utterly horrific.
And I think the feminists are going to arm themselves. They're going to show us that they can do anything a man can do. They're going to go over there to combat, and they're going to teach Taliban a lesson.
Why can't you just say, on that, you know what, it's completely wrong?
Because it's not my point. I don't understand.
But it makes me think, it'll make your critics think that you don't think it's wrong.
They could ban all men. They could ban all short people.
But they're not. They're only banning women.
Correct. They could ban all short people. They could ban all people with long hair. And none of it's anything to do with me. So they can do whatever they want. I'm not going to go to war with the Taliban.
But you've just literally spent an impassioned first segment comparing the way, for example, Dubai handles law and order to this country.
Correct.
So you do express views about different laws.
Absolutely. Both places.
So when I put to you a law that basically bans women from being educated, it's not. Why is it a problem for you to say, you know what, it's wrong?
They're both places I've resided in, Dubai and London, so I have personal experience. I can give my personal opinion, but like I said, it has absolutely nothing to do with me with what the Taliban decide to do inside of Afghanistan. And if they decide that's the most prudent way to run their society, then we have 2 choices. We can either go over there and start another war that we shouldn't be involved in and waste a bunch of life, or we can sit and say, it's up to them. They should govern themselves. They're people. We're no better than them. And they've decided to live their lives a particular way, and that's how they're going to live it. Like I said, if feminists are very upset and they're very disgusted by the fact that in Afghanistan, women cannot go to school, I've been told repeatedly by feminists that they're just as capable as men in all realms, and I expect them to arm themselves and fly over to Afghanistan and fix it.
Like a lot of women have done in combat.
Good. Congratulations.
Combined wealth, this is according to Oxfam, of the world's 85 richest people is equal to the 3.5 billion poorest people.
It's fantastic. And this is a great thing because it inspires everybody, gets the motivation to look up to the 1% and say, I want to become one of those people. I'm going to fight hard to get up to the top. This is fantastic news, and of course I applaud it. What can be wrong with this?
Really?
Yes, really.
So somebody living on
I celebrate capitalism.
$1 a day in Africa is getting up in the morning and saying, I'm going to be Bill Gates.
That's the motivation everybody needs.
Only thing between me and
I'm
that
not
guy
against
is
charity.
motivation. I just need to pull up my socks.
I am
oh,
not,
wait, I don't have socks.
Look at the sign Elon Musk just put up at Twitter headquarters. These are apartments. You're probably wondering, does this go off like every hour, every 3 hours? No, every 10 to 20 seconds. Every 10 to 20. This man is a villain. It's like Grimes broke up with him, and ever since then, he's making everyone else pay for it. These people are paying for it. How are they paying for it? With their mental well-being. I know, I would have an episode if this, I would literally. So I think this is illegal. People are saying that this isn't allowed. People should not be so rich to the point when they have a midlife crisis, they affect everyone else. Imagine having enough money to feed countless of people, to change the world. And this is what you use the opportunity for. This is so evil. Like, I can't stop looking at this. I don't believe this. I would be down in the leasing office that day asking for a reduction on my rent. And this is in San Francisco, so their rent is probably like $15 million a month. Oh, we need to start playing some defense against Elon. We need to figure out a way.
Einen Termin gehabt und sie kamen nicht zu ihrem Termin.
Du musst mir helfen!
Das ist der Hammer, ne? In so einer
Ich sage immer noch, ich hab nichts jetzt gemacht. Klare Menschen gemacht, du musst mir helfen! Ich habe es dir gesagt, ich bin hier. Ich habe keine Angst. Ich fliege in die Türkei, das ist mir scheißegal. Was sagst du? Amına kodumun kızı. Ich möchte mich beschweren. Das ist deine Schuld. Auf deinen Schlampe. Dann, ich habe ja keine Angst. Weißt du, wer bin ich? Weißt du? Hadi, kime? Sürtük.
Und sie denken, das ist eine gute Basis für eine Behandlung.
Sürtük. Sürtük.
Das ist Hausfriedensbruch, was sie hier machen.
Ich bin hier. Ich bin hier. Ha amına kodumun kızına bak hele bizi korkutacak ha buna bak amına koyayım. Biz nerelerden gelmişiz amıncı. Biz ne işlerden gelmişiz buraya sen bir bilsen biz kimiz?
No, you can't touch my body. Touch your body now. I am classic. I am classic. Yeah, that's the camera. I don't give a damn. Yeah, kiss my butt. Not your Bobby girl. I'm living in the home. I definitely see it.
Go.
What? Little bro, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, little bro? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying out like pickup lines. Can I use one on you? I'm just seeing if they're like good ones to use in the future. Are you from Tennessee? Because you have shit in your face.
No, that's not a good one.
Let me try another one.
That's okay.
Did you guys fall from heaven? Because I don't like the shape of your head. I don't think they like it.